welcome to another episode of I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam.
Hello, friends of the podcast.
Hello, everybody.
Samantha.
Lisa, how's it shaking?
Shaken. Stirred.
Okay, let's not play that.
Can you tell? Can you tell the difference?
No.
So, friends of the podcast, I broke down. I got a microphone. Ugh. I still don't know what the big deal is.
The
not
big
guaranteeing
deal is
that I like it.
That your already velvety tones are going to be even more velvety,
Ooh.
Lisa.
Call me like the velvet teddy bear. My velvety tones, Samantha.
That's just a little creepy.
That is creepy, right? Why do you got to be like that? Why'd you have to just take a microphone and make it creepy?
Because with you, all things can be creepy.
That, you know what? I'm going to take great offense to that. Thank you. Right?
You're welcome.
I take great offense. I don't think all things with me are creepy.
I don't know which one of us is watching Dahmer.
Oh, I'm not prepared to go there yet.
I know.
I'm not prepared. I got to build myself up.
Yes, I know.
Because it's bad enough I'm watching it, and then it's bad enough that I watch it on the TikTok.
Oh, for God's sake!
People are. I don't want to talk about it right now.
Why are you double dipping? Stop that.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready to divulge.
Blech.
I'm not ready to divulge. Don't judge. Don't be a judger.
Why
are you
do something
judging?
normal and watch like The Masked Singer like the rest of the world.
Oh my goodness. I just read. So speaking of The Masked Singer, I don't want to watch that show. I just read the 25,000 rules that these people have to have. They have so many rules. How's it fun? How's that a fun show?
Because they're not allowed to show their face until they're revealed. That's why.
They can't show their face. They can't talk. They have to wear a do not talk to me outfit. Da, 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 da. Hi. It's a stupid show. Right?
It's only stupid to you because you don't like rules.
Right. But what's funny, though, is that for years, I remember when I was watching it with the HHG, and you were all like, you used to poo-poo The Masked Singer.
I'm not watching it.
Well, then don't be all jumping on its bandwagon.
I'm not jumping on the bandwagon.
Choo, choo, chugga, 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 chugga. You're on the Masked Singer train, I feel.
Okay. Yes,
right?
But no. Yes, but no.
Are you watching it sometimes?
No, I can't. Today they had Johnny Osmond on.
Okay, so I'm watching it no times. I did not know that. So don't say you're not watching The Masked Singer.
I just flipped to it.
Oh my God.
Because Chicago Med sucked ass.
I didn't. Oh, don't start. Don't you start. We're going to start this. This is not even how we planned this to go, friends of the podcast. That's fine. Gloves can be up. Chicago Med isn't the best one. I think Fire has eclipsed Med, and PD still reigns supreme.
Oh my God, whatever.
Don't you find?
The gloves are off. I don't give a shit about Chicago.
You're just looking for any excuse to disagree about the Chicagos. What did the Chicagos ever do to you?
I have moved on to bigger and better things.
Oh yeah, Miss Marple at midnight or something. Right? Ooh, I'm watching some Miss Marple. Watch some real shows, would you, Lisa? I'm watching Miss Marple. I'm watching Pouvoir or Beauvoir, whoever that guy is.
Perrault.
Jacques. Right.
Perrault,
Jacques Cousteau and Pouvreau
whatever.
And
yes.
Andy Griffith.
Thank you for making fun of all the shows that I watch just because you don't watch them. Yes, snotbag.
You are trashing.
I'm not trashing anything. I'm just saying that not all of us like to watch a serial killer show before we go to bed.
Samantha, I'm not saying that's the right decision to do.
I'm just saying.
All right. I'm just not saying that. I'm not going there yet. I'm not there yet.
Occasionally, Lisa, we just like some lighthearted entertainment. And occasionally the Masked Singer provides that. Not every time.
Samantha, this is a bigger issue. This reeks of it's hot and you're cranky.
No.
Yeah, it's gotten hot in here.
We need to ask C95 Shauna Foster if she's watching Bachelor in Paradise because it came back.
Oh, of course she's watching it.
And it's a hot mess.
Really? She loves that type of show.
People are crying. People are sleeping with each other.
Right? She maybe doesn't have time to watch that. I was watching that. Her little boy is flushing shit down the toilet. And by shit, I don't mean actual shit. I mean anything he can find to flush down the toilet. That's what that little boy's doing, right? And that's Samantha. That, friends of the podcast, is why we chose to never have children.
Well, it's one of the many.
I'd be tempted to be flushing him down the toilet to go and find it. Right? His saving grace is that he's as cute as a button.
He is cute as a button.
Right?
He is.
That is his saving grace. But that makes them that much more trouble.
That's true.
Right? That makes them that much more trouble. I'm just saying. So funny.
Very, very true.
So funny.
But today I was confused. It was cold in the morning and plus 30 by the time I went home.
Like, I can't do this.
What is going on?
I can't do it, right?
What is going on?
I brought back my old friend Shaker Knit because I tried on my summer short sleeve shirt and I felt that there's already been a transformation from summer to whatever season this is. So I didn't feel comfortable in that shirt. So I went to my sweater. But it was like my Shaker Knit sweater.
Oh,
it is so crazy. You know what I think, Samantha? I think, tell me this. Is it just me or have people lost their minds with this summer weather? Like, have people lost their minds?
I saw several people still in shorts and flip-flops.
This was my observation, okay?
Yes.
It's like we've only had 2 weeks of it's like summer kind of ended and then it went kind of like to transitional fall, right? Just really 2 weeks. And then we've had this week where it's been really hot. It's like in those 2 weeks, everyone has let themselves go. I'm looking at people's feet. They're neglected already. The shorts seem tighter. They seem smaller. And I'm just like, and they seem a little shorter. And I'm like, how did this happen in 2 weeks?
I don't know.
How, like the talons are back out. I'm like, how so quickly did your toes change? It's just been 2 weeks, people.
Because we all should have got a pedicure about a week ago. And because it was fall and our feet were not being shown to the public.
Right.
We let them go.
So everybody's past that, right? So we all got our chipped toenail polish on and, right? We're just looking like hot messes.
We are.
Right?
Except I'm not wearing shorts.
Nor am I, right? Nor am I. It just seemed really crazy today.
I don't know. And it was so hot. And I'm like,
so hot.
What is that? I put my fan on for the first time in like 3 weeks.
We got one more day of it, they say.
Oh my goodness.
They say tomorrow's going to be the same. They say next week it's all fall.
Oh yeah.
Hallelujah. Right? Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
You know my theory, right? If I can't be out enjoying it, I don't want it. I can't help it. That's just how I feel.
Okay, well then that's how I feel about baseball right now.
Why?
Because if I'm not there to enjoy it, I'm on strike.
You're not going to ever be there to enjoy it. So just stop with that. That's nonsense. What do you mean you're on strike?
Fake Fan is on strike because I feel I have been abused. I have a list of complaints.
Shut the front door. You shut your mouth. You shut your mouth. You've been abused.
I have a
real fan has been abused by the fake fan. You've got some complaints.
I have some complaints.
Let's hear them. Let's hear those complaints, Samantha.
Well, you told me to pony up. I ponied. They still didn't do any better.
Oh,
they still suck.
It's not magic.
Well, I don't know. Fake Fan's pretty magical. She's got a lot of magic happening.
Right?
And we even got a bunch of other friends of the podcast to join me in my fake fanness.
Yes, we did.
And that still hasn't helped. So I am done.
Okay. No, listen. So here's the thing, dear fake fan. You really are a fake fan because it has helped because we'll probably clinch a playoff spot tomorrow, smart ass. With still like 4, 5, 6, 7 games left in the series. You are right up there with the HHG. HHG living her best life out in BC. Text me today. This is what she texts me. Jay's on? What do you expect? They've been on every single day for 6 months. Yes, they're on. Did we make the playoff? Are we going to make the playoffs? I'm like, oh my goodness, you're in BC not paying attention. I'm like, yeah, we will.
Some of us don't care.
I know. So I replied back. I'm like, yeah, we'll make the playoffs. Then she sends back a hearty, yay. Like, I don't need to cross that off my list. Don't need to ask that again for a while. So between you and her, and you're worse because you're not even asking. So get off your soapbox.
I don't know how you expect me to like ask you when really I don't really care about the answer.
Why did you used to care?
You
Why
know
did you
what? I
used to
think I
care?
put more effort into it at the beginning because I thought it was funny, and now I just don't care. Like the fake fan, you know what? I'm not on strike. I'm retiring.
You're what?
I'm retiring.
Just like that, just going.
Yeah, retire. I gotta retire because I'm done. Because
Just
I'm
when
over.
we
I'm over it. I'm exhausted. I've had no free time. I'm always on, and it's enough. Because it's not just
and
baseball, it's football, it's hockey, it's all of the sports, and I cannot keep up, and it's too much.
it's interfering with your life, is it?
It's so interfering with my life.
Is it taxing a little bit, Samantha?
It's so taxing.
So taxing, right? It's just you took on one thing too many, and something's got to give.
You know what? You know what? I feel like it was a good run. I put forth some effort at the beginning, and now I'm lackluster, and I feel like that is not good enough.
It is. You're right. It's not good enough, right? So
I will.
I will see your retirement gladly. Now at least I know I can't count on you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Right? That's a bad trait, hey? It's a bad trait. It's a really, really bad trait.
I don't care.
Okay, well, that's fine. You know what? If you lived my life, you would care about things. Because sometimes, Samantha, you see things that you just can't unsee.
Oh, God, what have you done?
Not what I've done, right? The other day, I was just going to get into the car. And you know how, like, right, we live in apartments and there's your garbage bins and people throw their shit out, right? No big deal.
Right.
Somebody threw away their mattress.
Ew.
Right? Oh my goodness. Those people, dear people, you take that mattress right to the dump. You don't set it there for the world to see the roadmap of your nastiness. Right? Because that's what it is, right? It's we did it here, we did it there, had an accident here, had an accident there, had a little slip here, tried to cover it there, right? I get that that's what happens, and I get that.
Oh my God.
But you take that to the dump and you get rid of it yourself. It is totally a roadmap of nastiness.
Do you know how much it costs to dump something at the dump now?
I know, but it doesn't mean that the world needs to see your business like that. Right? The world don't need to see your business.
Oh, that's true.
Right? Everybody's mattress is nasty. It's a given. But we don't need to put it on display.
No. Really, what they should have done is what your husband did to your couch.
Take it apart. Dismember that sucker.
He Jeffrey Dahmered that thing.
Totally Jeffrey Dahmered that thing, right? He took it apart piece by piece by piece by piece.
Slowly dropped all the...
And slowly took pieces down to the garbage, right? But I mean, it made perfect sense because we live on the 3rd floor. How's he going to lug down a couch? Totally makes sense. Totally, right? It was a work of art, actually. That's what it was. I'm just saying, right? So the whole mattress thing, I was just kind of freaked out a little bit.
They are nasty, and you don't need to see what other people have done on their mattresses. And
no, right?
It
totally is the road trip. It is the roadmap of nastiness.
It is totally.
Right? I've been everywhere, man. I've been over here, man. Right? I don't need that visual in my life. I don't need that visual of other people's business.
No. And, you know, I had to flip my I have a mattress topper that I sleep on because it's like, I don't know, good for you. Yeah. And I was just wondering, do they still flip mattresses?
We flip ours because if not, right, then it kind of like goes to one side. Right?
What are you dipping? Like,
well, I don't know. I find, right, because I sleep just on my back, right? So if we don't flip it, then it's not even. It's like the weight's not evenly dispersed or something in some parts of the mattress.
So how often do you flip your mattress then?
Oh, I don't know. I think Mike does it a fair bit.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I've seen him do it.
That's so weird.
Yeah, but like, so you did yours?
I did my mattress topper.
Okay,
not my mattress.
Not the whole mattress.
Are you kidding? I wouldn't be able to flip that thing by myself.
I know, right? I know. You don't
That's
have a
two-man
wingspan.
Job.
You gotta have a wingspan like Mike Gibson.
No, well, this is true.
Right? So, but I think people still do it. It's funny. I've been very reminiscent, like, lately for some reason. And I've been thinking about this. You know how sometimes we get our 70s kick?
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking about the 70s. I'm stuck in the 70s, Samantha.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because I I don't know what I saw. I saw something someplace and it reminded me of being a kid. And remember, you'd go to the fancy restaurants with your mom and dad
Mm-hmm.
and you'd get dressed up, right? Like it was like a special treat. Like you'd be going to the Ponderosa or something. Right. Right. And you'd be like, right. You'd like put on your like fancier clothes and it was a big special treat. And do you remember like when places served bread in the bread baskets
Yes.
and there was always Melba toast,
Yes.
right?
And you always got a little tomato juice.
And always a tomato juice.
Little tomato juice.
And I have such fondness of that of that meal.
Mm-hmm.
Of that opening part of the meal. We used to love the Melba toast, put a little butter on it. Right? And my mom would be like, don't you kids don't waste your good supper on Melba toast. And there we'd be gnawing on. You couldn't pay me to eat Melba toast now, I don't think.
No.
Right? Like it would just, I mean, I shouldn't say that because the little charcuteries that I buy have Melba toasts, but it seems like Melba toast has changed since the 70s Melba toast.
It's a little drier.
I don't know. It's something. I think it's a little better now, right? But whatever happened to the tomato juice?
I think it's gone by the wayside.
Apparently it's a palate cleaner. Apparently it cleans your palate.
I don't know if fancy restaurants have palate cleaners anymore.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Should. Maybe they need to bring back the sorbets and the palate cleaners.
Oh, I remember a good sorbet.
Right?
Fancy schmancy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that reminds me, do you remember John's Prime Rib here in Saskatoon?
Yeah, I only ever went one time. I think it was with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like old school because it was tableside, right?
Yeah. That was old school for sure. And they had like the desserts that were on fire, right? Like the cherries Jubilee, right? Or the peach Melba and with the booze and the whoosh, right?
And the whoosh.
Right. All that fun, right? We'll get some of those to go.
Yeah. People don't do that anymore.
No, they don't, right? People don't, the restaurants don't give you the good bread in the bread baskets anymore.
No, because I think it costs money.
Well, the problem is it takes away from the appetizer, right? Like, we didn't need no appetizer.
No,
we're just going to have a bun.
You had
squishy buns. You had Melba toast and buns.
And a tomato juice.
Right? But remember, you had the option. You could either get the soup or the tomato juice, couldn't you?
Oh, I think so.
I think the tomato juice was a and or.
I think you're right.
I think it was an and or.
I do believe so. Yes.
Yeah. Right? It was a catch.
There was always a catch.
There was always a catch to the tomato juice, right?
Oh,
saying, kind of
good
funny,
times, good times.
Funny. Good times, good memories.
You know who was having some fun on Saturday? You.
I was having some fun.
Yeah.
Party for one.
She was sending me shoe pictures, everyone.
Well,
it was a lovely montage of this, or this.
Yeah.
Like, buy it all and take it home and see if you like it.
I bought none.
And you bought none.
I bought none. I bought no shoes, right? So this is the issue, Samantha, is again, it goes back to last season. I had the same issue with boots when I feel sometimes that the boots are too booty. Right? And I tried on some boots that I liked, but I'm like, they feel too booty.
Okay. So is it too booty or do you think they're too casual for the pants you want to wear with them?
Well, and that too, right? That's my concern. Right? Because they're very like with a jean, not with your dress pants.
You have the wrong boot.
Yeah, right? So that was part of my hesitation. Hence the picture.
But the shoes were nice. You didn't buy the shoe. Oh, no, because the shoes they didn't have your size.
Yeah, because what I need is my left foot to be a size 9, and I need my right foot to be an 8.5 shoe. So it's back to the same old. I'm going to have to go to 9s and do insole. Right? I'm going to have to because 8.5s on my bunion foot, right? It's like pain and discomfort all day. I tough it out. But bunion pain that's some serious pain, man.
That is some serious stuff.
Right?
Hey, there was a video somewhere. Was it on Instagram or something?
Don't tell me it's a brace that you put on your toe. I tried it before. No, it doesn't work.
No?
I don't know why I only did it once.
It doesn't move your toe?
Well, I only did it once. It didn't do it the one night. my toe was in the same spot when I woke up.
Because you have to do it day after day after day.
I
Like
don't
you have
know.
to
I
train
bought.
your toe back, apparently.
I don't know, but there's a bone there, right?
Right. But you have to train your toe to go back.
I don't know. I'm just every day when I take off my shoes, I'm just thankful that my big toe's not dangling, right? Because I'm sure that's where it's headed.
I'm
Right?
thankful my toe isn't dangling.
I'm sure that's where it's headed, right? It's not
Okay.
good. But they sell those things at the pharmacies.
The twist, like, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
It's like a little apparatus
Uh-huh.
that you wrap around your toe. I guess I didn't know you had to train it. I thought it was like magic.
No, you have to train it.
I tried it and I'm like,
Yeah, at one time, not going to work, okay?
And it did. It lived up to that. Lived up
Okay.
totally to that, right?
Perfect.
Yeah, it
Did
did not.
anything
But
else happen at the shoe store?
yeah, it was funny as I was sitting around just trying on like shoes. A guy and a girl come walking in, must be boyfriend and girlfriend, and all of a sudden the dude says to his girlfriend, "What's a good set of pumps cost you these days?" And I just like started to laugh out loud actually, because I'm like, oh my god, so many things in that sentence are ridiculous, right? A good set of pumps. In 2022, what's a good set of pumps go for these days, Samantha? Nothing, right? Because we don't really call them that anymore.
Oh my God.
Isn't that so funny?
A good set of pumps.
What's a good set of pumps cost you these days?
Oh my
And I just thought that I thought it was priceless because I'm like, here is a guy who's obviously invested in his girl, right? Wanting to be a good sport at the shoe store, right? Just wanting to be part of the conversation, right? Obviously, new young love, I'm assuming, right?
Oh my God. Or
New young love.
he's about to fork out some dough and he wants to know how much dough he has to fork out.
How much dough, right? What's a good set of pumps cost you these days? And I was
my
like, oh my
God.
God, that's so funny. I love that comment so much. I just thought it was pretty funny.
Guys should
And
never
then-
shop with women.
I know, right? They should just wait in the car.
Yeah, they should.
That's really what or in the mall on the benches, right? That's what they should do.
Exactly.
But I did it again. I didn't want to do it. I tried not to do it, but I did it again. I am a creature of habit. I don't like change, so I don't change. Even though I want to change, I just don't change. Who doesn't change? I don't change. Can I change? Apparently I can't, but I want to. What do? I'm so mad at myself. I did it again. So mad. You don't even understand how mad I am. So mad.
Are you going to tell people what you did, or are you just going to keep talking?
I bought 3 of the exact same cardigans again.
Of course you did.
Only instead of long ones, they're just shorter ones this year.
And I have the pictures to prove it because she sent me them.
Right? So last year I bought 4 of the same,
Uh-huh.
a tan, a black, a green, and a burgundy. This year I tried on the longer, didn't love where that was touching. Decided I do better with a shorter style.
Uh-huh.
I went with a gray, a burgundy, and a black.
Classic.
And then I have my blue shaker knit. So my 5-day wardrobe for work consists of 4 of the exact same sweaters. I'm a loser. I am a loser.
That's funny.
I am a loser. Who does that?
You.
And how do you mix that up hoping nobody notices? Like, hey, it seems odd, right? Because you know how everybody, like, you don't want to wear the same clothes 2 days in a row, right? Because as women, we know we're watching that. We're watching for that, right?
Of course we are.
Does it count if it's the same sweater, different color?
No.
It's a new item?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. And no offense, did we not discuss this on Saturday? You called me. I told you it doesn't matter. You know how to dress. You're clean. You're
clean.
Put together. You have a sweater. You have a pant. You have a shoe. What more does the world want? And no offense to the world.
Most days I'm a pretty girl.
Right. Fuck off. We don't care what you think. Keep your opinions to yourself. If you want to have an opinion, look at yourself and tell yourself your own opinion. There you go.
Right. Even though I don't think anybody goes around being opinionated with us, it's just something in our minds that we think, right?
As women, we're always like, "Oh my God, do I dress right?" And it's like,
And you're taking a hard stand on that.
I'm over it.
Yeah.
If I look, if I put on pants and a shirt or a sweater or whatever, and it looks good, I put on shoes, I'm done.
But I don't want to be part of the revolution where if it's clean, I'm good.
No, you're still
Right? 'Cause
putting an
that's not-
outfit together.
Right? Because that's not good enough. Right? That's not good enough.
No. That's not what I meant. You have a sense of style. You know what looks good on you. Stick with that and don't worry.
Right?
That's what I mean. Long story short,
Stay positive, Lisa.
just
Keep
who's
your
a pretty
confidence
girl?
high.
I'm
a pretty girl. Keep your confidence high, kiddo. That's what, that's what we need. There's not enough keep your confidence high, kiddos in the world.
Exactly.
There's not enough sentences ending in kiddo.
Kiddo.
If we ended more things in kiddo, I think the world would be a happier place. Like, you know what? That was really, really great, kiddo. Hey, right?
I think the world would be a happier place with a little more Carol Burnett. I watched a movie and she showed up in it, and I'm like,
she's the best.
Carol, where you been?
She's the last one. She's the last one standing.
Oh,
I know. She's totally the best. And I know she gave me a scare on the weekend, hey?
Oh, why?
Because she was trending on Twitter.
Oh, God.
Right? So when you go to Twitter and you go to trending and you see Carol Burnett, you automatically think, oh, shit.
She dead.
She did. And then you're scared to go any further, right? But you do. And she's not dead. Thank God. She's not dead. What they're trying to do is they're trying to get her on SNL. She has never hosted Saturday Night Live. The original queen of shtick has never hosted Saturday Night Live.
That is totally bizarre.
I know, right? Like, how did they miss her?
Because she made her name for herself before SNL, didn't she?
Way before SNL, you betcha.
Yeah.
Or SNL might have still been on, but she was doing it when others weren't, right?
Well, she had her own show.
Yeah, and it was such a good show, hey?
The Carol Burnett Show.
Yeah. When we were good kids on Tuesday nights, we could stay up and watch it.
Yeah.
Because it was on at 9:00 at night, and that certainly was bedtime.
Mr. Wiggins.
Right? Mrs. Wiggins, right? And all of that, right? All of that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So
she was the best. She is the best. Don't talking past tense, Lisa. Okay. She's the best.
Carol Burnett for SNL. Carol Burnett for SNL.
For SNL. Carol Burnett for SNL. Yeah. Hope to see her on it.
I'm on board.
I'm on board.
You
know what? You know what the world needs? Needs us to we'll amp it up on our social media.
Carol Burnett. Carol Burnett.
Right? We'll see what we can do. Maybe she'll come on the podcast. Who knows?
Oh, who knows?
Right?
But we seem to be taking a path down memory lane.
Yeah, we are. It's been that kind of week.
I don't know why, but do you remember ever getting your picture taken at the Sears Portrait Studio?
Remember, McIntyre family owned that bitch. We were a Sears Portrait family. Were you guys?
No.
You never did?
I don't think so.
You never did like the family glam shots?
I don't remember that.
With the edges that were fuzzy?
Maybe we did. I don't know.
And then my mom had a glam shot done too.
Of course.
Right? So funny, right? My mom had a glam shot done when she was really young, like, because I had a young mom, right? When she was young. And then it's so funny. I mean, bad, but so funny. And then when she died, my dad was like, he pulled out her glam shot photo and he's like, what should we use this picture of Mom Lise? And I'm like, yeah, she was 30. And no, we're not using her glam shot from 1982, Gord. Right? Surely to God, we must be able to find one picture somewhere of what Mom might have looked like now.
Right? Oh my God.
It was so funny. And Dad's like, I just love her in this picture. It's 30 years old, Dad. We're like, no. Right? She had a beautiful little perm and her hair was really dark and she had like the perfect purple hued eyeshadow, right? Like what you did in the early 80s, right? Hands just perfect.
Yeah.
Right? Because there was always that pose. But no, we were at the Sears Portrait Studio.
Yeah.
They always tucked away in the dingy part of the store.
It was.
Always, right?
Oh my God. You know what? I miss Sears, I think.
I miss Sears?
I miss it. Yeah.
Yeah. I miss the Sears catalog.
Oh my God. That was the best.
Like the Christmas catalog?
Yes.
Right? It would be starting to come out now when we were kids.
Yes. It would be hours and hours of combing through it.
Yeah. Right. And then you'd circle what you'd want in your
Yes.
colored pen. So, right. If I was green pen, everybody knew Lisa was green pen. Christy was blue pen. Krista was red pen. Right. And you went through every page because maybe I want a new mug for my cup of tea. Right. You just didn't know. Right. Maybe I would like a new plate. Right. Say there's something good in housewares. You
Oh
didn't
my
know. You
god.
didn't want to
Yeah.
take a chance. Right. And you picked clothes. Right. You circled your clothes.
Uh-huh.
Right through to the
Totally.
toys, right? Right through to the toys and like the K-Tel mini skis,
Oh my
right?
what? K-Tel
Right?
mini
Do you
skis?
remember K-Tel?
Yes, I remember K-Tel.
Do you not remember K-Tel had a set of mini skis? They were
No, I don't.
plastic and they strapped
No.
onto your boot.
Oh my god, that sounds like horrendous.
They were awesome. Remember the days of K-Tel? That was so fun.
Yes.
Right?
They had
Right?
some
You'd
weird
buy.
stuff.
They had records and shit too. Remember? Right? That was weird. You're right. They had some weird stuff.
Oh.
K-Tel. Reason why it's not around now. It's too messed up. Too weird. K-Tel was.
Yeah, they just had a little bit of everything, I think.
Yeah. It was like the original as seen on TV,
Exactly.
right? But
Oh
just
my
weirder,
god.
right? But just weirder.
It
That's
is
what it
just weird. Okay,
was.
but speaking of weirder.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna go there. First off, I don't want to be judged because I think there's lots of people in the world watching.
Chelsea
Right?
Chelsea's watching it.
Chelsea's watching it. Exactly, right? So, okay. Yes, hi. My name is Lisa and I'm watching Jeffrey Dahmer. There, I said it. I said it. I said it. I confessed it at my work. I asked my boss if she was watching it, and she's like, "Oh no!" And I'm like, "Do you like creepy things?" She's like, "Yeah." She's like, "I like horror movies." Her and her daughter. She's like, and then she's like, "Maybe me and my daughter will watch it." And then I watched the next episode, and I went back to my boss, and I'm like, "I don't think you should. I don't think you should watch it because I didn't want that on me, right? I didn't want that on me. So I am totally torn on the Jeffrey Dahmer.
Because it's too creepy or it's just too much?
Nope. Kind of bored.
What?
Kind of bored because here's the thing, right? Like it's very visual, right? So I know the story. I know the Jeffrey Dahmer story very well, might I say.
I don't, but sure.
Do you want me to tell you about it?
No,
Okay, because
I'm
I
good.
could. Okay, right? I know it very well. He's a creep and horrific crimes were committed, right? So they do the documentary, right?
Uh-huh.
It's very, very visual, right? What
Wow.
I like about creepy serial killers is I like the inside of their mind. I like to know what the hell are they thinking when they're doing this shit that they can get away with this sort of stuff, right? I like the inner workings of the craziness.
Okay.
I don't necessarily like or need the how it was done to the people.
The graphic parts, you mean?
I don't necessarily need that, right? I mean, I get it exists and I get that, but it's really graphic, eh?
Oh.
Yeah. But I've been watching it like before I go to bed. And I fall asleep.
A great time.
I fall asleep each time. So I'm like, am I bored of it? What's up with that?
I think that speaks. I don't know.
What's up with that? I'm like, I wake up and I'm like, oh shit, I missed it again. I've been like, I'm stuck on episode 4 for 3 nights now.
Because you fall asleep while you're watching it?
While I'm watching it. So how exciting is it?
Oh, then I think it's boring.
Right? But it's not boring. It's super graphic. But then I'm like, meh.
No nightmares. No nothing.
No, nothing. Nothing. Not a thing. No.
Huh.
And then I watch it on the TikTok, right? Because it's all over the TikTok. Girl, I love you so. I want you to know. And I'm like, oh God, that song is creepy. And he's creepy. But I'm just like, and apparently it makes me creepy.
No, I don't think it does. I think it's ugh.
I don't need to see the killing. I guess that's my thing, right? I'm intrigued by the monster. I don't need to see the crime, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Is that maybe what it is? I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. And you see the crime. You see a lot of it.
Do you?
Yeah. Cindy Harder, I want you to weigh in on this because she's watching it too, right? And
She
so I'm kind of
is.
curious.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? All friends of the podcast, don't be embarrassed. Just tell us if you're watching it.
And if you don't like it, that's okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's fine. I knew you would never ever watch it.
No, I'm never watching
That's not
that.
your thing, right? That's not your thing at all, right?
I had nightmares after watching The Sopranos.
I know you did, right?
So
I know you did.
there's
But I don't know.
apparently a certain kind of violence that I'm not kosher with before I go to bed.
Right. Now, there have been a couple times where it's been so graphic that I've like paused it and gone, oh, it's a little too much, right?
Really?
Yeah.
But what made you tell your boss not to watch it though?
Because I think I felt I would be judged. I think it goes back to that. You know, like I felt I revealed too much information about myself.
Oh my god.
Right? I think it's okay to say that you like creepy stuff because of how they think.
Yeah.
But this whole Dahmer thing has such an ill effect on people.
True.
Do you want to be known in the office as the girl that's okay with that? Not totally. Right?
Maybe not
totally, right?
Maybe not.
I don't know. What do you do?
I don't know.
It's weird. It's kind of weird and creepy. You know what else is weird and creepy? I took an Uber home from work the other day, right? And the guy had okay, you remember the song by Journey, loving and touching and squeezing and na na. That song in his car playing, and he was singing the na 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 na, and then he'd like look in his rearview mirror, and I'm like, hey, creepy guy, stop singing this like making love song to me. Hi, you creep. So I just had my mad face on. Hey, you know how I can just pull my mad face out? I put my mad face on. I was just like giving him the stink eyes every time he would look, and I'd be like, right? It was just a lot of my head shaking, and he'd be like, na 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 na. I'm like, and throw up, right?
That's not okay, but that's not
or
funny,
get murdered. I'm not sure.
There's been some instances where Uber drivers were not on the up and up.
Yeah, like I never felt that I was in danger by any means. I just thought, why are you singing to me?
It's creepy.
Weirdo. Yeah, it was creepy. It was just it was kind of odd. And then the song, because it was displayed on his dashboard, and I'm like, who sings? I'm like, oh God, it's Journey from the 70s. Oh God, right. Ugh. You just made yourself creepier, dude.
Oh my God.
Isn't that kind of funny? I had a little chuckle at that.
Oh, that's so gross.
Yeah, right? Careful, people.
Okay, but I believe we got a little bit of pushback from Caroline Johnson. Yeah, I'm calling you out, girl.
Yeah, Caroline Johnson. She called me out.
She
called me out. Hey, Lisa Gibson. Don't you put a smiley face beside that when you're ready to call me on the carpet?
But you got a little kickback about your dislike of chicken fingers and people ordering them at fancy restaurants, I believe.
Right. Yes.
Okay. The clip was excellent.
The clip was good. I said, good point. Point taken. Right? Point taken.
You think you're so bougie?
Right?
Ordering your wine with your steak?
Right? You go home after a night drinking at the bar and you want frogwa, or you want a chicken finger? Nugget.
Chicken nugget.
Right. And I'm like, yeah, fair enough. Right. And her point was fair enough too, which was we eat them because we know that they can't kill them.
Because nobody can really, truly screw up a chicken finger.
Can't screw up a chicken finger. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I will take that lump.
It was good. If you guys haven't checked out the post, go to our Facebook page.
And it was a really good, like that video was awesome.
It was perfect.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, you win. That's what I love, Samantha.
Because it's not called chicken fingers.
Right. He's like, if they were called chicken fingers, everybody be fine. Classy eating those in the restaurant. And I'm like,
you eat chicken parm.
Right? Yeah. Eat your chicken parm. I thought it was good.
It was good. I liked it. Really I enjoyed it. It made me laugh. And I'm like, okay, that's good.
Yeah. So thank you, Caroline.
Yes, thank you.
I don't mind being called on the carpet when it's something funny like that. Right? Go ahead, call me on my shit. That's what we're here for.
I think that Facebook Tuesday landed well.
Mhm.
Everyone has a very distinct idea of how they feel about pumpkin.
There's lots of people who hate pumpkin. I feel it. I feel I'm not alone in this argument.
No, you are not alone. People,
Mm.
there are lots of people who dislike it immensely.
Yeah, right. Right. I felt good. I felt good.
I couldn't tell if they were kicking it all or keeping some, or it's like it
Well,
was like
we twisted it up this week. We said throw one and keep one.
I know, and I was confused, and
I
I
was
was like,
confused too. I
"Are
had to
you
keep going
keeping
back
the
to the
pumpkin
rule.
spice latte, or are you chunking it? Are we keeping Oreos? What's happening?"
Right, exactly. My friend Kyla Beach, I went to university with Kyla, and she posted, "Way to go, guys! Now I had to open up a bag of Oreo pumpkin cookies," and she says they're delightful. Right?
I know.
Then again, that piqued my interest. I'm like, oh, okay, because I trust that girl, right? I'm like, okay,
Yes, you should
right?
probably try them.
I probably should try them. Exactly.
And Caroline and Brenda backed me up because they love all things pumpkin spice.
They do all things.
And I'm going to admit it here. When I looked at the picture and saw all the things, I would potentially give them all a try.
I would not. I would not, right? The only one I would keep for sure is the cinnamon buns, because I figure you can't go wrong with that, right?
No,
There's got to
you
be
can't
enough
go wrong
shit
with
in that
that.
to be okay. And maybe the Pop-Tart, maybe. But I might have been swayed now maybe to try the Oreo.
Oh, I don't know. I think you should try it.
I know. Maybe I'm going to have to. Maybe we'll have to buy some, give them a try,
I think you might have to.
see what we think. Look at you backing right out of that. You're having no part of that conversation, are you, Samantha?
No.
No. Yes, go ahead, Lisa. Yes, you should. Yes, you should. Go, Lisa. Go, Lisa. Right?
I've never even seen pumpkin spice Pop-Tarts. I've never even seen that.
I don't know. Well, when was the last time you were looking in the pop? Were you looking for Pop-Tarts lately?
No.
Well, that's probably why.
All
I'm just saying, right? You're not looking for them, so you're probably not in the Pop-Tart row.
right, calm down.
All right. Oh, I take Pop-Tarts really personal.
Yes, I know.
Right? I love Pop-Tarts a lot.
Oh, yes, I know. You're a little freak of nature. Okay, guys, we're talking about Facebook. This is how you find us. You can connect with us on Facebook by going I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam. You just join the group, join in the fun, join in the chit chat, post some fun stuff. We have Instagram, which is I Shake My Head. We have Twitter, which is I_Shake My Head. TikTok is exactly the same. We have Patreon. So if you like what you hear, for as little as $2 a month, you get the episode early, an extra episode every month. And there are no ads in that. And that's patreon.com/I Shake My Head. And we do have merch. You can go to Threadless, which is ishakemyhead.threadless.com, and grab some I Shake My Head swag.
Samantha, guess what? It's finally here. It has finally arrived after 2 years of waiting through COVID, or 3 years, and a cancellation, because remember, and then the Omicron came.
Yes.
WWE is finally coming to Saskatoon on Sunday.
This Sunday?
Yeah, and we're going. We got great seats. Right? So we're going. So like Drew McIntyre's here, and Shinsuke Nakamura, he's here, and Natty, she's here, and oh, it's gonna be good. Sheamus is here.
This is so weird that you love
all the good wrestlers are coming to Saskatoon. And you know what that means, right? Rink food.
Oh my God. Your husband is going
Right?
to strangle you.
You know what he said the other day? He's like, I find that the burgers aren't as good as they used to be. Don't talk like that. We don't know. We haven't tried one in 2 years.
2 years.
Right? Come on.
You got to try them out.
Got to try them out. Yeah, for sure. And the mini donuts.
Oh my God. Yes, of course. The mini
and the
donuts.
fries.
Yes.
And the fries.
Oh my God.
Right? Sometimes, remember, I can eat 2 burgers usually at a rink.
Yes, you can. Oddly enough.
Yes, I can.
Oddly enough.
Yes, I can. And a fries and a snack.
I've never seen anyone down 2 burgers quite the way that you have at the rink.
Oh,
and I'm like, you don't eat food any other time, but here you eat the shittiest burgers.
Love it. So excited, right? So excited. The Gibsons are just going to be like tickled. Tickled. Can't wait.
Are you going to take pictures? Wait. Are you going to try and get like autographs, Lisa?
I don't think you can get autographs, but I'll be taking some pictures.
Oh, good.
Absolutely, right? I'll post them on our Facebook
Yes,
page.
you should.
Yeah, right. Emma Mitchell, friend of the podcast, she's a big wrestling fan, so she'll be a little jealous right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
because I don't think they're in England. I think they're just here.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Well,
so.
you know what I'm excited about?
What? Tell me.
Mr. Oliver.
Oh, what's he up to now?
Well, you know him. I only know him through you. But anyways,
Right.
I pretend like I know him. Mr. Oliver was promoting his new Christmas movie on his Facebook and his Instagram.
Oh, okay.
I'm very excited for the new movie. But along with that, his friend Ryan Pavey also has a new Christmas movie coming out, which I do believe I have let the friends of the podcast know that they should be watching said movies with Ryan Pavey because he's quite delicious.
Love him. You love him.
He is delicious. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I need to also let you know about one other favorite of mine. His name is Tyler Haynes.
I don't know him.
He is a Canadian.
Oh, of
who
course
does
he is.
Hallmark movies.
Is he in the lake?
No.
Okay.
No. He's in Hallmark movies, Christmas movies, regular movies as well. But he is done. Last year, he did a really good Christmas movie that was just delightful. But he's also coming out with 2 new ones this year as well.
Woohoo!
And I'm just going to say, bring them on, boys. Bring them on.
Well, it definitely is Ron Oliver's season, not mine. As a friend, I support, but it's not my. I hate Christmas movies so much.
I love it because you know what? It makes my heart happy. It makes things light and airy.
Boy meets girl, falls in love at the courtyard.
Doesn't matter.
They go for a skate.
Doesn't matter.
They love the hardware store.
Doesn't matter.
Usually there's a bakery, some fireworks, and an office party. Right? Maybe a hotel if they're lucky. Am I right? Sometimes a skating rink if it's a higher budget.
Yes. And there's
Depends.
some hot chocolate, maybe.
Always some hot chocolate.
Yes.
And a little bit of spice nog of some sort.
Lisa, we all need a good Christmas rom-com.
Samantha, I broke my kid sister's heart in May when she's like, "Did you want to watch a Christmas movie?" No, I don't, actually.
Oh, you should have just done it.
I would not. No, I wasn't doing that. I was not. Wasn't letting her have that.
You're not nice.
I wasn't nice. No, but you're right. But we do need more. I feel we need more rom-coms, right? They're really pushing the George Clooney, Julia Roberts one. And
they are.
Maybe that's the only rom-com that we need for this day and age.
No, there needs to be more in life.
Yeah, because there used to be some real, like, remember like when Harry Met Sally? Like that was just fun, right?
Uh-huh.
Right? We don't have that. Like enough Marvel. Enough.
We've had some serious movies. They've been great. It's been lovely. But sometimes you just need to be able to go to the movie theater and just,
just have a little laugh.
Have a little laugh.
Without there being a Christmas tree involved in it.
And if there's a Christmas tree, it's really good.
Pass. I'll just eat the popcorn, thanks. So on our TikTok, right? We've been TikToking a little bit.
Yes, a little bit.
Right? And Chelsea, I don't know who Chelsea is, but Chelsea, I don't know if she's a fan of the podcast or just a fan of our TikToks, which that would seem odd because, we're not TikTok experts yet, right?
No, we are not.
We have not surpassed. However, Chelsea, she sent us a video, right? Onto our TikTok. And it was of these snacks in a grocery store and so delicious. I found them at the grocery store. Remember I sent you a picture?
Uh-huh.
They're called Grab and Snack. And it's like heaven.
Well, isn't there meat, cheese, and a cracker?
Meat, cheese, and a cracker. And sometimes there's like a little bit of a chocolate. There's one that has little arrows in it, little arrow balls in it. Right. So there's a bear paw, a cheese.
Oh.
Right. It's a bear paw cracker, a cheese, usually a meat and like a little dessert. But it's all like just cut up into like little pieces. And then I guess you can put them in this video that she sent. They were displaying them on like character boards.
Cool.
And it was like you just dump the pack on the character boards. And there's all different ones. There's some spicy ones. There's some sweeter ones. And I'm like, I love that idea so much.
That's a good idea.
I love those grab and go snacks, eh?
Is that how you're going to lose weight? You're just going to have a grab and go snack?
Just going to have a grab and go. I'm going to go on the grab and go diet.
Oh my God.
Right?
I'm going to grab and go.
I'm going to grab and go. And it's not very much food. So it's just a little bit of food.
Just enough to keep you moving.
Just enough to keep me moving. Right? Keep me moving to my next task. Right? That's all I need, Samantha. I don't need much. I don't need much.
No.
Right? So I'm just saying. So Chelsea, thank you. And and Adam from Odd Dad, he's always sending me. He sent me a whole lot of Queen videos, like from the Queen.
Oh.
Yeah. So people feel free, send us videos on the TikTok, guys.
Go for it.
Free. Thank you very much, Chelsea.
Okay, I have a more serious question.
Okay. Oh, is this the part of the show where we get serious now?
Somewhat.
Okay.
Just give me my moment, please.
Have your moment. I'm ready. I'm getting ready for your moment.
Okay. Should you point your cutlery up or down in a dishwasher?
Okay. I don't care. I don't have a dishwasher.
Friends of the podcast.
Did I just wreck your moment?
Should you point your cutlery up or down in a dishwasher?
That's going to be maybe a Sunday question.
It could be a Sunday question.
Right? It could be a Sunday question. Okay, let's talk about this.
Because I'm wondering, if it's down, the water comes up, the sudsy soap does its thing. If it's up, does it get more of it? I don't know.
If it's up, that seems like danger when you go to empty it.
I have always put it down. I put everything down.
Huh.
Not up.
So you have a dishwasher.
I do.
How long does it take you to fill it?
Probably I don't know, a week.
So all week long, you're just taking said clean dishes, using them, dirtying them, putting them in the dishwasher holder.
Yes.
Then at the end of the week, you clean them all.
Yeah.
They sat dirty for a week, then you clean them all.
But they come out delightfully clean.
A week later.
Yes. Well, maybe not a week.
Sitting in their filth.
Maybe a few days. They don't sit in filth. I rinse my dishes off.
Then why don't you just wash them?
Because I don't have time.
You have time. You're party of
Lisa,
one.
I have a dishwasher for a reason. Shut up.
Oh,
It's the one thing I really, that and in-suite washer and dryer. That's the two things.
Okay, so
really
okay, so back it up. I'm not done with this yet. Okay, so you got your dishwasher.
This was not to invite a conversation. In no way was this to invite a conversation around how I handle dishes. Because so now I know the perfect Gibsons clean their dishes 2 seconds after they're done using them.
Yes, we do.
So
back to you.
Shut up. The rest of the world doesn't care.
Back to you. I'm just curious. So how long does it take for you to unload said dishwasher? Or do you just use dishes from dishwasher for the rest of the next week?
I'm not a
put them all away?
monster.
You put them all away?
Yes, it's like
only reason why I exactly. It just takes 2 minutes.
Oh my God.
To me, that's a way bigger chore, Samantha.
It's
than
not
washing the dishes.
No, it's not.
It's like all those people. Okay. You're right.
Stop
we can't
it.
have this conversation. We can't. You're right. I'm going to.
Because if you had a dishwasher, you'd use it.
I wouldn't. I bet you we wouldn't.
And you do have a dishwasher. He's called Michael.
No, I do lots of the dishes too. I don't mind dishes. I'm not scared of dishes.
Jobs, so
not with dishes. I like clean dishes. Right. I like clean dishes. I don't like dishes in the sink. It grosses me out.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Right. That's
Thanks
just
for sharing.
Thanks for making this mad. Thanks for making this mad.
I wasn't. You're the one that started questioning it.
I just had a question.
I had an innocent question.
And I had an innocent question back.
Yes, unfortunately, I didn't appreciate it.
Right. That's how this friendship works, friends of the podcast.
No kidding.
But
you know what is going to work?
What?
Rihanna as the halftime Super Bowl
I'm going to disagree. I'm going to give you a hard no.
Why?
What was her last hit? When? How relevant? When was the last time Rihanna was relevant?
Oh, don't.
No, I am.
I'm
doing that.
When was she relevant?
When was the last time?
She was slated to do it a few years ago.
Right, but didn't.
Yes, but she's still cool. Her music is still current.
it's not really that current. Is she on the hit? Like, why not get Lizzo? Why not get somebody on the hits?
Lizzo's busy.
In a minute,
she's like,
I'm Anita.
yeah, she's busy.
Right?
She's touring now.
Right. So, okay. I'm not going to. I'm not going
Don't.
to.
I think
I'm
it's going to
not.
be a good show.
Really? You're going to tune in for her?
Yes, I will, actually.
I will not. I don't like her. Ella.
You're mean.
I'm not mean. I'm just saying, I don't think that she's the best pick. How can there not have been anybody better than Rihanna? Rihanna who? That's how I feel.
Nice.
That's how I feel. Am I not allowed to have an opinion? How come just you get the opinions this week? Just saying.
Oh, I think you're chock full of too many opinions.
That's possible. That's possible. Friends of the podcast, let us know. What do you think? Rihanna, yay or nay? I don't know. It's still a little early to really be too worried about it yet.
Well,
Right?
when is the Super
It
Bowl?
used to be the end of January, so I don't know if it's the same time or if they've changed it a bit to make it later. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But Rolling Stone magazine ranked its top 100 TV shows.
Uh-huh.
I think you're going to be surprised, Samantha. I've got a few to share with you, okay?
Uh-huh.
The number one show of all time, Rolling Stones claims, was The Sopranos.
I think a lot of people liked it.
Yeah, like I liked it. The Gibsons liked it, right? It was really, really good. But you had to be okay with that, right?
You had to be okay with the killing.
You had to be okay with the killing. You had to be okay with the mafia. Number two was The Simpsons. So that's a big stretch, eh?
Considering they're still on,
Yeah. Right? Isn't that crazy?
pretty good.
Isn't that crazy? Cheers, Mary Tyler Moore, and Seinfeld were all in the top 10.
Interesting.
Interesting. Number 21 was All in the Family.
Oh.
Number 26 was Sesame Street.
Yeah, it was.
Right?
Yeah.
Kind of interesting, hey?
Sesame Street.
Yeah. So, of course, I wasn't going to name off all 100.
No.
No.
But that's interesting. Seinfeld, I'm not surprised it's in the top 10. That was
Mary
a big
Tyler
show.
Moore, I was surprised.
Really?
Yeah, like I loved it. And I mean, I think that a generation loved it, but I never really put it up there with like the heavy hitters like a Seinfeld or a Cheers.
See, and I don't think Cheers should be there.
You don't?
No.
You weren't a Cheers fan?
No. Well, I mean, it was on and off.
Yeah, I was on and off too, right?
I'm surprised MASH wasn't in there.
Well, not in the top 10. I think it's in the top 25 or top 30.
Huh.
Yeah. Kind of cool, hey?
Interesting. Rolling Stones. Who was allowed to have an opinion? Like, did they poll people?
Oh, I didn't
This is
read
just
about
somebody
that.
who's like, I'm going to pick 100 TV shows and this is how I'm going to rank them.
It might have been just like, this is my pick. Yeah, I don't know.
Or
I don't know.
Did they go around going, hey, what TV show do you like? Seinfeld. Hey, what TV show do
Maybe,
you like?
right?
Cheers.
Because if you and I were to do this list, what would it be? Hey, Sam, what's your favorite TV show of all time? Right? What would you pick? Let's do our top 5 list. What would you pick?
Oh my God. Of all time?
Yeah.
Don't.
I'm doing it.
Ugh.
All time.
TV show of all time. Well, I really liked Downton Abbey.
Okay. So
For
I'm not saying that has
current.
to be number 1, but let's just do 5. It's all time. Don't start categorizing.
No,
them.
I'm not. Downton Abbey,
Okay.
because it's current.
Yeah.
Back in the day, what could I have watched all the time? What did I watch all the time?
Like a little facts of life.
No, The Love Boat. I really did love The Love Boat.
You really did love The Love Boat?
I did.
The
Really enjoy
Love Boat.
What did I always have to watch? The Love Boat. I really like Downton Abbey. I like I like murder mystery shows, but not like your type of.
Murder, She Wrote.
Oh my God, Murder, She Wrote. Classic.
Get that in your top. Get that one in.
It's a
Get
classic.
that, right? Get Angela Lansbury in there.
Oh my God. She's awesome.
Right?
Oh my God. I totally need to get that somehow again.
I'm sure you can. I'm sure it's
My Auntie
somewhere.
Max, when I have to tell you a story. When I had no TV, when I had no good TV, I had no cable. She's like, Sam, I feel sad for you. She's like, here, take my Murder, She Wrote, because she knew that I loved a little Angela Lansbury. She goes, I think you're going to like it. So I took it home, and every day after work, I would watch an episode of Murder, She Wrote.
Wow.
Because I had no cable.
That's dedication.
I learned to love it. and I
Angela
quite
Lansbury.
enjoy it. Yes.
I
Sorry.
loved NYPD Blues.
Oh, that was a good
I
show.
loved that one. And I loved ER.
Oh, ER was good.
Was good, right? I
Yeah,
loved the Carol
ER was
Burnett
good.
show. I
Yeah.
loved Mary Tyler Moore. I loved Happy Days.
Oh, yeah, now that's a good
Right?
one.
I
There's
loved
too
All in the
many.
I loved All in the Family too.
No, I was never a fan.
Right? You
No,
know.
but Happy Days was good.
Yeah. Three's Company.
Oh, that was good. You know
Did they
what?
have
It
that
was
one?
the 70s shows that I remember the most.
I know, me too, right? Like there was nothing wrong with a good 70s show.
No.
I feel that that's where we are stuck there. Right? We're stuck in the 80s for some things, and then we seem to go back to the 70s, right? Like a jelly mold, a TV table, and some Walt Disney on Sunday night.
Sunday nights.
Life is good, right?
Life was good.
Life was
But
simple.
you know what?
Right?
We're
A
so
polyester pantsuit.
right. We're so Gen X, right?
Yeah.
Because Gen X, they have good memories of their childhood.
Because we
They
lived
go
through
back.
it all.
Well, because
Yeah.
we've lived through the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, right?
Yeah, right.
And we know what it was like to live back in the 70s with the original flare pants.
Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. Oh my God. So you know how much we love Joe Coy.
Yes.
I was watching, it's a new bit I saw that I've never seen of his before. And he was talking about school in the 70s.
Oh.
And he was saying about how, remember when school in the 70s, when you were in public school and they'd let classes out for like a 5-minute drink break and you'd line up at the water fountain and every kid had like 2 minutes at the water fountain to drink as much water as what you could, right?
1,000,
like,
2,
oh my-
1,000, 3,
Right.
1,000, 4, 1,000.
Right? I'm like, oh my God, that's so funny because I remember that, hey? Right? A big line up down the hall.
I saw that bit, and when he mentioned the green gunk around the faucet, and I'm like,
Right?
yes. Why did every
Yes.
school water fountain have green gunk on it?
Always had green gunk. Always had green gunk.
Oh my God.
So nasty.
So true.
So nasty. Yeah. I thought it was so funny. I had to laugh. I'm like, oh, maybe that's why I've just been reminiscent of that time.
Maybe. But you know, if you want to know, Lisa, he does have a new Netflix special.
Yes, I do know that. I haven't watched it yet, though.
I did.
Did you love it?
It was good. Parts of it were good.
Just parts of it?
Parts of it. I think I have
What
to go
is that?
back.
Yeah. Hi. Come on. Oh my goodness. I don't know you right now. I feel I don't know you right now.
Oh my God, I'm allowed to have an opinion. Stop it.
I don't like you right now.
Oh,
You're not my favorite version of Sam right now.
Stop it. Okay.
I'm just saying. Okay, what was Haley Sims asking us all about the other day?
What do we think of the beeline sandwich? Apparently it's pancakes, a pancake, a slice of cheese, fried eggs, ham covered in more pancake mix.
So it's like a pancake sandwich, I guess.
Pretty much.
It looked interesting. I wouldn't kick it to the curb.
I think I probably would eat like 2 bites and be like, okay, I'm done.
You'd be full, right? What do you dip it in? Do you dip it in syrup? Why is it called beeline?
I don't know. But I would not. Yeah, I guess maybe syrup, but I wouldn't because that. Bleh.
It would depend. Like you'd have to have thin pancakes, right?
Like I don't. But I don't love a pancake all the time.
I know you don't,
And
right?
I don't
because
I feel like pancakes and cheese and fried egg and ham don't belong. It's like
you feel that a lot of things are working against each other.
This isn't working for me. Don't do this.
This is not working for me. I think it would work for me. I don't want to make it all though. I don't want to go to all the trouble.
No, that's a lot of trouble.
But I think I wouldn't hate it if there was no. I think the egg I was fine with. The cheese, ish. I don't love ham. Hey, I don't love breakfast ham.
No, I don't always love a good breakfast ham. If they changed the ham to a sausage, talk to me like a sausage patty.
Like a sausage patty,
potentially. But again,
maybe.
It's not that. It's the pancake mix.
It's the pancake.
It's the pancake.
It's the pancake.
I can't wrap my head around that because I don't love a pancake all the time.
You know what the problem with the pancake? Here's the problem with the pancake, friends of the podcast, is that you can't. Syrup needs to sit on top of the pancake, and it never does.
No, it
It
runs
soaks
off.
in,
Well,
or it soaks in and then it becomes dense and heavy.
yes.
And that's not as enjoyable, right? On a piece of French toast, it just nicely sits.
Nicely sits.
Just nicely sits, right?
So maybe it
A
should
pancake,
be French toast, cheese, fried egg, sausage, French toast.
just never mess with the French toast. Leave French toast out of it.
Really?
Yeah, leave it alone. Keep French toast French toast.
Waffle?
Why are you messing with perfection?
Only you think
Maybe
French toast is perfection.
oh my god, French toast is like it's a gift from the heavens. The angels bring it down, put it on your plate with a little bit of frost, a little bit of icing sugar.
Uh-huh. Who
Like
has
nothing's so good.
who has French toast sticks?
That I do not know.
I think somebody does.
Really? I bet you they're wonderful.
I'm sure they are.
I'm sure they are.
I'm just
I
saying.
love French toast. I love French toast. Thank you for posting that, Haley.
Yes, thank you.
I think we're on the fence.
I'm not on the fence. I'm off the fence.
I'm on the fence.
No, I'm off.
I'm going to stay on it. Samantha, do you ever wonder if are people grosser today than what they used to be?
Potentially.
Because I don't know. I was like looking at the ground the other day and it seemed like there's a lot of spit on it.
What?
That's how the plague gets started, hey? The bubonic plague came from spit. And we just are getting out of COVID if we're even out of it.
We're not out of
COVID,
by the way.
It's a secret.
It's not a secret. It's still around.
It's a secret.
It's still hanging out. And we don't need bubonic plague. And so here's hoping that spit's got nothing like that happening.
Yeah, so stop spitting, people. I find it just seems like people spit. There's a lot of spitting. Even when I watch the sports shows, why do they got to spit?
Well, maybe they got a lot of...
Swallow it.
I don't...
Get a glass, have a sip of water. Swallow it down. I don't know. I think spitting is so disgusting. And you can see on the ground spit in places.
Lisa, you can't stop people from spitting.
Oh, I think people are getting grosser.
Well, it could very well be, right?
Worries me.
It does it.
I feel we don't need to go there. I feel we should be getting better, not worse.
Well,
moving forward, not further.
This is true.
Right?
Perhaps we can think of a way, Lisa, find a solution.
Swallow your spit, people. Listen to what your mother used to say. Spitting's dirty.
Your mother used to say that?
My mother would have thought spitting was dirty.
Huh.
Wouldn't your mother think spitting is dirty?
Well, I'm pretty sure she didn't want us spitting on, for fun.
I don't think your mom... I cannot see your mom just being okay with spitting.
But sometimes you have to spit. You have to spit out your toothpaste.
That's different. You're not spitting it on the ground where people are seeing it. You're not horking and then you're rinsing it away at least.
Yeah, this is true.
I don't know. I feel you and I view spitting differently. It's kind of weird right now. I feel like we're in a weird spot right now, Samantha. Let's just get past it, okay? Jelly beans or jubes? I can't talk about spitting anymore with you. Jelly beans or jubes? Who came up with those funny names?
Well, I mean, it looks like a bean. And is it made out of jelly?
Maybe.
That would be the obvious
what
name.
the hell's who came up with jube?
I have no idea. It's hard to chew those things, though.
No, that's a wine gum is hard to chew.
No, jubes are hard too.
Not if they're fresh.
What?
Not if it's a fresh one. Fresh jube.
You know what's really hard to chew is a candy corn when it's not fresh.
I don't eat a candy corn.
Oh, those suckers are hard.
I don't eat those. Did you know that Kiss candy, that molasses candy, was just ranked the #1 worst candy for the 40th year in a row?
And it still gets made.
Right? And it still gets made. And some people still will eat that shit.
And it's just nasty.
Right? Okay, what do you prefer, the jube or the jelly bean?
Jelly bean.
I'll take the jube. A fresh jube. Thank you.
Okay, what kind of a shape is a jube? Because I know what a wine gum looks like.
So a jube kind of looks like a mushroom almost, but smaller.
Okay. But I still think those are hard to chew. A jelly bean is obviously much easier to chew.
Yeah, a jelly bean's just chock full of sugar.
So is a jube.
A different type of sugar.
No, it's not.
Seems different.
What?
Seems different. Jelly bean is
A
like
different-
granulated sugar in your mouth. Jube is different.
It's smoother.
Smoother sugar.
A jelly bean is delightful because it can come in so many different flavors.
Yeah, but do we need all those flavors?
Yes, we do. We do,
Really?
Lisa. We need the buttered flavored one. We need the
Ew.
root beer flavored one.
Ew.
We need
no.
the coffee flavored one.
Ew.
We need
Why
the-
can't we just keep the basic colors of the rainbow ones? That's good for me. Right? Just like your orange and your green, just your basics. I refuse to get fancy on my jelly beans.
I think that they would kick you out of the Willy Wonka factory.
I probably wouldn't be invited, hey? I don't think so. I think they'd be like, good try.
She has no imagination. She must go.
No, she must go. She only wants green and yellow and orange jelly beans. Yep. That's plenty for me, thanks.
Oh my God. So you like the old school. Do you like the old school fat
Yeah.
jelly beans or the little like
No, I
Jelly
don't want
Belly.
the little, I don't want that one. I want just the original jelly bean.
yeah, because those come in the boring colors and the boring flavors.
Or the traditional, some of us like to call it. For the traditional colors and the traditional flavors, Samantha.
The boring colors and the boring flavors.
Do we need to be adventurous with jelly beans?
Yes, we do.
Why over jelly beans? Why do we need to be adventurous about a jelly bean?
Because life is too short to just eat red, yellow, and green and white jelly beans.
No, don't eat the white. Don't eat the white. Probably wouldn't even eat the red.
Really?
And the purple tastes like Easter. Right? Purple tastes like Easter, 1975 Easter. I don't know why. It just does. But last time I tried a purple one, I'm like, oh my God, it's Easter.
Purple tastes like
I can
Easter.
taste Easter.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, obviously we don't agree on this either.
We do not. That's what we've been doing this week, is not agreeing. Right?
Oh
Join
my
us next
God.
week, friends of the podcast, when we disagree even more.
When we continue this little rant.
Right.
All right, Lisa, what's making you shake your head this week?
So it's not really I shake my head. It's kind of a question, but I shake my head at the answer.
Okay.
Why is it called a tank top?
I have no clue.
That's been making me shake my head, right? Why is it a tank top? Like, that's the really unflattering name.
Because if you think of a tank, it's like solid.
Big and solid.
It
Right?
doesn't
'Cause
have
what do we do?
armholes.
What do we wear underneath our shirts? A tank top.
A tank top.
I'm going to put on my tank top.
I don't know.
Right?
Who designed a tank top? Who called it that? That's interesting.
And at what point does it look like a tank? It doesn't look like a tank,
It doesn't.
right? It's got little straps and a little body.
Huh.
And it's meant to be a smaller fitting item, right? Because we wear it underneath something.
We do.
So it's really the opposite of a tank top. It's opposite of a tank. It's very unassuming.
Huh.
So I've been just kind of like shaking my head at that phrase, tank top.
Tank top.
Why is it a tank top? Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. That's all. What about you? What have you been shaking your head at this week?
I'm wondering why women's collared dress shirts come with pockets on your boobs. They are not being used to hold items. They have zero purpose.
They have zero purpose.
Why
I'm gonna
do women's collared shirts come with pockets on the boobs?
Samantha, so this year at the gift shop, right, we carry shackets. This fall, I chose to order shackets with no pockets on the boobs. I can't tell you how many people have said, oh, there's no pockets. I'm like, you are never going to use the pocket. I get my husband puts his wallet and his phone in his pocket on his jacket. But a woman, you're right. We're not doing that.
We are not adding bulk to the
To our
top of our
boobs.
chest.
No, we're not.
I am not in any way trying to draw your attention to
here.
my boob by
Right.
putting keys or a phone or a pen.
Anything. My
None of that
glasses,
shit.
Nothing.
None of that.
None of that. But you're right.
I don't understand.
A lot of things come with pockets on the boobs.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. It's a fashion flaw. It's a fashion faux pas.
It's a fashion. It's like a something that's been adopted from from menswear. Because
Right.
men have pockets on their chest.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Because they'll do shit like that. They'll
Yeah,
put
they will.
shit in their pockets.
Yeah. Well, they got no chest. They got
When
no
they have no,
boobies.
they have no chest.
Right. Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
things should not be adopted. We
No,
need to take off
exactly.
the pockets, people. If
Take
you
off
want to
the
put a
pockets.
pocket somewhere, get inventive and find a way to put a pocket on the side of the shirt.
Yeah.
So
That'd
I can
be cool.
slip something
On
into
my
the side
hip.
of my shirt.
Yeah. I would like that pocket.
That
I
might
would
be
take that.
interesting.
I would take that pocket.
All right. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I shook my head.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay, but we have an I shake my head from a listener.
Yay.
It's from Tina. She is shaking her head at management who squeak by the higher ups while being sleazy to the young girls. That has me concerned. Behind closed doors. Everyone knows, yet here we are, 2022, and it's still a thing.
Wow. Hey.
That doesn't sound good.
That's not good.
I shake my head at that as well.
That needs to be addressed.
I think so.
I shake my head at that too. Thanks, Tina.
Thanks, Tina. Yeah. Guys, if you want to be featured on the podcast by giving us an I shake my head or an idea, you can give us an idea for a one has to go or a would you rather, or maybe you'd like us to talk about something on the podcast. Direct message us on Facebook, or you can email us at ishakemyhead@gmail.com. You could also go to our Instagram and direct message us there as well. And you just might find yourself being mentioned during an episode.
I feel we're easy to get along with. Or easy to track down and easy to get along with.
We are easy to track down.
Right? And we're easy to get along with, right? So ask us anything, people.
Yeah, it's fun times.
Right? Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah, good times.
So we just want to thank John Domingo for putting together our podcast. He is the best kept secret in podcasting.
I try so hard every week.
Stop it.
I try so hard.
We're not laughing at him.
No, of course we're not. He's very talented at what he does.
Yes.
Join us next week, friends, when we do a little sneak peek into Sam's upcoming 54th birthday.
No, there's no sneak peek.
Yes, there will be.
No, there won't be.
Yes, there will be.
No, there won't be.
Yes, there will be.
I'm not quite sure what a sneak peek would look like.
I don't know. I haven't planned it yet, but we're going to have...
We're not doing anything.
I'm going to do something.
No, nope.
You're not the boss of me.
Well, okay.
You don't get to say no.
Okay.
You don't get to say no. I'm just saying, right?
All right.
Maybe we'll have like an all Sam day or something.
Oh, dear.
Something fun like that.
Woo-hoo.
We'll see. I got to give it a bit of thought. I got a whole week to plan it.
Okay.
All right, Samantha.
Uh-huh.
I feel that we didn't see eye to eye a lot this week.
It's typical.
Seems to be typical, right? I wish you'd just admit that you were wrong and I'm right and I had the better ideas.
Gosh,
then
that's never
life would just be easier for us, right? It would just be smoother sailing. All right, Samantha. Let's just end it like this, shall we?
Yep.
All right. All right. Always a pleasure.
It should be.
Who's a pretty girl? I'm a pretty girl.